In today's video, I'm showcasing my top 5 SMG loadout list in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded. Because if you guys haven't been paying any attention recently, with the Season 5 Reloaded update and a ton of other little small updates, we have been getting a ton of different nerfs and buffs across all of the weapons in Warzone. And you guys have been asking me a ton in my streams and in my comments what my top 5 SMGs are, what my favorite SMG is. So of course, I thought I would just go back through, update the list because it definitely has changed. Before hopping into any of that, I want to give a huge shout out to Carter, Leo, and Wolf for having my post notifications on. If you guys want a chance to get into my next video, make sure you guys go down below and hit that big red subscribe button, as well as leaving a like and a comment saying noties and watch the full video through. But like I said, I thought I'd go back through and fully update my top 5 loadout list for the SMGs. So without further ado, let's hop directly into loading number 1. Of course, you guys probably could have guessed it based off all my recent videos. It's the Armaguerra 43, which I just think is the most dominant thing in the game right now. Probably the best weapon in all of Warzone. So I'm directly into the build. Of course, we have that recoil booster on for the muzzle, giving you that fire rate boost, overall letting you shred through people incredibly fast. And then recently, I actually swapped up to the 315mm CII barrel, giving you that damage, less damage drop off in bolt velocity, overall making you hit way harder and getting you closer to hit scan. But the precision barrel is also very good. And then like I always tell you guys, the optics are 100% of the time personal preference. You can literally run whatever you want here as long as you're comfortable with it. But for me, I just love using the slate reflector. And then you have the TA skeletal stock, giving you aim walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, ADS speed, and initial firing recoil. Overall, giving you that strafe speed, making you unguardable mid-fight, as well as way more accurate and more snappy. And then you have the Mark 6 skeletal, giving you even more ADS speed and movement speed, again making it to where you are gliding around the map, and of course you're more snappy again. And then you have the 9mm 55 round mag, which is more than helpful. The 55 bullets is very essential for the build, and this does just give you that mag size. Of course, it does slow you down a little bit as well, but that's not very noticeable at all. And then mixing in very well with the barrel, you have the length and ammo type, giving you even more bolt velocity, again getting you closer to hit scan, with the grooved grip also giving you aim walking movement speed, horizontal recoil control, ADS firing move speed, and aiming stability, again mixing very well with the stock, giving you that strafe speed, making you unguardable mid-fight, but you're also very accurate with this grip. And then you have hard scope for your perk 1 and quick for your perk 2. But overall, this is my full Armaguerra 43 build in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded. Even after all the nerfs this thing has gotten, I still think this is the best weapon in all of Warzone. So you guys got to go through, give the entire build a try. Tell me the highest kill game you guys get with it. Without further ado, let's hop directly into loading number 2. Loading number 2 is the MP40, which if you guys also haven't seen me post videos on this recently, I have been saying this thing is absolutely incredible as well. This actually has a very strong chance of being in that number 1 spot for a lot of people, but for me, I just think the Arma has that slight edge over it. I'm directly into the build, of course, the same exact thing because it is a Vanguard SMG. You have the recoil booster on for your muzzle, giving you that fire rate boost, essentially cutting the TTK in half. And then you also mix in the VDD 189mm short barrel, giving you that damage range, bolt velocity, and limb damage, coming together, making it to where you're hitting way harder and you're closer to hit scan. And then of course, this is very self-explanatory. I don't even have to talk about this too much, but I like the slate reflector. I also have the Krosnick 33 enfolding stock, giving you sprint fire speed and movement speed, making you way faster on the map and giving you that mobility back, but you also do hold on to a little bit more accuracy compared to the remove stock. Speaking of mobility, you have the Mark 6 skeletal, also mixing in very well with that ADS speed and movement speed. And then you have the 45 round Gorinko mag, giving you recoil control, movement speed, ADS speed, and fire rate. It mixes with the rest of the build very well, giving you everything you need to make the build useful, making you way more of a beam, faster on the map, more snappy, and letting you kill faster. And then just like the Arma, the length and ammo type is there to mix in very well with the barrel, again getting you closer to hit scan. And then you have the fabric grip, giving you ADS speed, sprint fire speed, and hip fire accuracy, making you a beam in multiple ways, but most importantly making you way faster on the map. Then you have brace for your perk 1 and quick for your perk 2. But overall, for my loadout number 2, this is my full MP40 loadout in Warzone Season 5 Reloaded. I'm telling you guys, this thing is so incredibly good right now. And like I was saying, I feel like for a lot of people, this could actually outmatch that Armaguerra. But for me, I have the Armaguerra number 1 and the MP40 number 2. So you guys got to go through, give the entire build a try. Tell me the highest kill game you guys get with this one. Without further ado, let's hop directly into loading number 3. Loading number 3 is the H4 Blixen, which is another gun that's been incredibly fun for so long. Even after like 10 or 11 nerfs, I feel like this thing is still incredible. So hopping directly into the build, you guys could probably guess what we have for the muzzle. You got the recoil booster on, giving you that fire rate boost, letting you shred through people incredibly fast. And then you have the Bergstrom 17-inch F3 barrel, giving you recoil control and accuracy, bolt velocity, and flinch resistance, making you a beam in a ton of different ways, making it very controllable and getting you closer to hit scan. And then of course, just like normal, I absolutely prefer the slate reflector. It's just super clean on all these SMGs. And then with the Bergstrom 17-inch F3 barrel, you do feel like a mini assault rifle, which makes you very sluggish on the map. So I toss in the remove stock, giving you all your mobility back with the movement speed, ADS speed, and sprint fire speed, making it to where you are genuinely gliding around the map. And then you have the SG98 compact, giving you aim, walking, movement speed, and reducing the scope sway and gun bob, giving you that strafe speed, again making it to where you are absolutely unguardable. And then you have the 54 Gorinko mag, giving you recoil control and accuracy, mixing it with the rest of the build, making you a beam increasing that torso damage to where you're killing faster, and of course that mag size, which is always more than helpful. And then another very self-explanatory attachment, you have the length and ammo type giving you that bolt velocity, again getting you closer to hit scan, with the grooved grip giving you aim, walking, movement speed, horizontal recoil control, ADS firing move speed, and aiming stability, making you way more accurate, and of course giving you that strafe speed. And then you have fleet for your perk 1 and quick for your perk 2. But overall, this is my full H4 Blixen build. I'm telling you guys, this thing has been good for so long. Ever since it was added to the game, it has literally been one of the top SMGs non-stop, even after they've nerfed it every single update, every single season. So you guys got to go through, give the entire build a try. Time the highest kill game you guys get with the Blixen, and that's my loading number 3. So without further ado, let's hop directly into loading number 4. Loading number 4 is something very different. I don't think I've actually ever posted a video on this gun, but it's the CX9, which I have been absolutely loving recently. I finally leveled it up. I finally gave it a try, and this build is absolutely disgusting. So I'm directly into it. Of course, we have the CX38S barrel giving you damage range, bolt velocity, recoil control, and sound suppression. And then you have the 5MW laser giving you that hip fire accuracy and sprint fire speed, making it to where you're kind of more elusive around the map, but most importantly, from the hip, you're super accurate. And then with these modern warfare weapons, I feel like the mobility isn't always the greatest, so I tossed in the CXFR stock, giving you even more movement speed and ADS speed, kind of speeding things up a little bit to where you can glide around the map and be elusive mid-fight. And then of course you have the 50-round drum mag, which I always tell you guys the mag size is always more than helpful. I feel like the 12-round mag and the 30-round mag just isn't enough, so the 50-round drum definitely helps out a ton, especially with the fast fire rate it has. And then speaking of that 50-round drum, I feel like the reload and everything is kind of chalk, so I tossed in the sleight of hand perk to where it just drops the mag and you keep moving. But overall, that's my full CX9 build, which I said I've never posted a single time on the channel. So now that I finally have it leveled up, definitely expect a video showcasing it soon. But that's my loading number 4. So you guys definitely got to go through, give the entire build a try, tell me the highest kill game you guys get with it. Like I said, man, that's my loading number 4. So let's hop directly into loading number 5. Loading number 5 and my last loading on the list before the honorable mentions is the Marco 5 SMG, which is still absolutely amazing. I feel like it almost got better with the Season 5 Reloaded update because they nerfed so many other things, but I feel like the TTK is kind of slow and it's kind of weak compared to the other SMGs. But either way, hopping directly into the build, of course, with it being a Vanguard SMG, you guys know we have the recoil booster on for our muzzle, giving you that fire rate boost, letting you shred through people incredibly fast. And then for me, I just love using the 342-04P barrel, giving you more accuracy, making you more controllable, that bolt velocity, flinch resistance, and reducing the scope swing gun bob. One of the massive reasons why this Marco build always has close to no recoil. And then of course, for all my Vanguard SMG builds, I always have the slate reflector on for my optic, but I always tell you guys, this is always personal preference. And then I have the FR stock, giving you initial firing recoil, recoil recovery, ADS speed, and movement speed. One of the very essential attachments on this build, making you way more of a beam and accurate, but also making it to where you are gliding around the map. And then speaking of mobility, you have the Mark 6 skeletal, giving you that ADS speed and movement speed, mixing it with the rest of the build. Again, very helpful for the build, letting you glide around the map and be more snappy. And then you have the 64 Nambu drum mag, giving you hip fire accuracy, recoil control, and mag size, which, like I always tell you guys, the mag size is just more than helpful, but this also does make you a beam in multiple ways. And then of course you have the length and ammo type on pretty much every single build I run, giving you that bolt velocity. And then you also have the taped grip, giving you aiming stability, movement speed, weapon swap quickness, and sprint fire speed, making you so much faster on the map, but also a little bit more accurate. And then you have momentum for your perk 1 and quick for your perk 2. But overall, this is my full Marco 5 build after the Season 5 Reloaded update. This thing is still absolutely incredible, and it's still one of the top SMGs in the game, but the TTK just doesn't really compete with the other SMGs in my opinion. It's still super good though, so you guys got to go through, give the entire build a try. Some of the highest kill game you guys get with the Marco. That's my loading number 5. So all we have left is the honorable mentions. And for the list today, we only have one honorable mention, which is the OTS9, which you guys could probably see in the thumbnail. This thing is absolutely incredible. It still has great damage, speed around the map, mobility. Everything about it is super fun to use. So hopping directly into the build, of course, you have the groove suppressor for your attachment number 1, giving you that sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bolt velocity, and damage range. One of the huge reasons why the OTS kills fast is getting closer to hit scan, and it's way more of a beam. And then you also mix in the 8.1-inch Task Force barrel, giving you that effective damage range again, bolt velocity, and strafe speed, making it to where you are gliding mid-fight, you're closer to hit scan, and you're hitting harder. And then you have the KGB skeletal stock, making you way faster on the map with ADS firing move speed, aim walking movement speed, and sprint fire time. And then you have the VDV 40 round fast mag, giving you ammo capacity and reload quickness, which is very essential for the build. And then you have the Serpa wrap, just giving you ADS speed, which is very helpful for the build, making it to where you are way more snappy. But overall, that's my full OTS9 build for this list, which I'm telling you guys, this is my only honorable mention. It's absolutely incredible, and honestly, for a lot of people, it probably is in their top 5. So you guys got to go through, give the entire OTS9 build a try, tell me the highest kill game you guys get with this one. But like I said, that is my only honorable mention. So that's it for the loadouts. So those are all of my top 6 loadouts in the Warzone Season 5 Reloaded update. I'm telling you guys, they are absolutely disgusting. And a lot of you guys asked me what my favorite SMG is, so of course, I had to go in order from 1 to 6. So go through, give every single thought I'd try. Tell me if they help you guys out at all down in the comments below. And if they do, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. That's it for the video.